Let us briefly talk about Manchester United. To be honest, a lot of Manchester United fans are expecting a massive overhaul of the squad this summer. And sometimes I wonder, are they not being realistic? Are they imagining the impossible? Because if you look at it, why are you thinking about squad overhaul? Do you think there is a way that the club can be able to sell up to 15 players from this squad? Everybody is saying 70% of the squad should leave. It's not possible. It's not gonna happen. Never. Not one bit. The players that can leave Manchester United, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 players, you will still have majority of them in the club. That is why I said that the manager must find a way to connect with the players and be able to explain to them how they can move forward. I know some of them are good and some of them are not good enough, but if you think that you can change the whole squad, it's going to be difficult. That is why team culture is important than even the players you're bringing in. Because if you bring in a new player, those old ones there that are not happy can corrupt them. And you cannot, take away all unhappy players from a squad. It's very difficult for you to do. If you put into perspective that Manchester United are not going to Europe, so they're losing a significant amount of money. Manchester United are penalized by Adidas for not making Europe. So Manchester United will pay Adidas 10 million. Manchester United, are still owing players fee in excess of 330 million. Debt is there for Manchester United to service. So if you put all this thing into perspective, are you expecting Manchester United to go and spend 500 million? Never. Their first signing already is Matheus Cunha. Cunha have already taken about 65, 66, 67 million. And Manchester United, the hope right now is that even they will sell to buy. So when other clubs know that you need to sell to buy, they will even price you low. They will price the players down. So it's going to be difficult. Where are they going to get the money for them to change the whole players? If you remove Eriksen, remove Casemiro, remove Højlund, remove Zexi, remove Garnacho, how can you sell all these players in one transfer window? In fact, the majority of them will remain at the club and then will have to go on loan. Just like it happens at Chelsea. Chilwell is still there, Sterling is still there, that Fofana is still there. It happens. And remember, Manchester United still have the likes of Rashford coming back from loan, Anthony coming back from loan, Sancho probably coming back from loan. How can you sell all these 10 players and raise money without being in a situation where you'll be shortchanged? It's not going to happen. So what happens right now is for Ruben Amorim to find a way to pacify those that he thinks that will be able to work with him, and then try to inject new energy, create a good culture at the squad, create a good culture at the club where everybody will now be able to work so hard to achieve results, and then take out the exclusive bad ones or the bad eggs, hoping that the ones that are remaining can be able to help refresh the mindset or refresh the culture at the club. But if you are thinking that Manchester United overhaul the squad, from which money? 500 million is not even enough in today's market. If you bought only Cunha for 68 million, Manchester United need a goalkeeper. They said Onana should leave. They need a striker. They need a midfielder. What is needed at Man U is many. So are you saying that Manchester United can be able to do it? I don't think so. So it's better you start, embracing the reality and hoping that the club can be able to inject that those players they bring in can be able to be exceptional quality, because sometimes you bring in players, they become worse than those that are there, and this is the reality. But hopefully, let's see what Manchester United can do and how they can be able to raise money to push the club forward, and then we'll be here to see them. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, if you need all these, just slide into my DM and have them. Thank you.